Welcome to our YouTube channel, iForbes Sports. Heto na ang latest NBA games result, schedule of the NBA Cup quarterfinal games today, and the latest NBA regular season standings and NBA Cup bracket as of today, December 13th, 2024.
In the first of two NBA Cup knockout quarterfinals latest games, the Atlanta Hawks made a huge third-quarter run to stun the New York Knicks on the road with the final score of 108-100 as the Hawks advanced to the semifinal round of the NBA Emirates Cup. DeAndre Hunter led Atlanta in scoring with 24 points, followed by Trae Young, 22 points along with 11 assists, and Jalen Johnson, 21 points and 15 rebounds. For New York, Josh Hart led the Knicks in scoring with 21 points, followed by 19 points from Karl Anthony Towns along with 19 rebounds, and Mikal Bridges also added 19 points. In the second and final quarterfinal game played, the Houston Rockets also advanced to the NBA Cup semifinals by defeating the Golden State Warriors in a come-from-behind fashion with a narrow 91-90 victory at home. This is the first time the Houston Rockets wins a game against the Golden State Warriors in over 4 years, and that's the last 15 games since February 2020. Bigman Alperen Sengun led the Houston Rockets with 26 points, along with 11 rebounds, followed by Jabari Smith Jr., 15 points, and Jalen Green, 12 points. For Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga led the Warriors in scoring with 20 points, followed by the shooting GOAT Steph Curry with 19 points, and Buddy Hield, 15 points. In the Eastern Conference, the New York Knicks advances to the NBA Cup semifinal round and will meet the Milwaukee Bucks in the knockout Final Four game, while the Atlanta Hawks are officially eliminated from the NBA Cup. In the Western Conference, the Houston Rockets also advance to the NBA Cup Final Four round and will play against the Oklahoma City Thunder in a knockout semifinal game, while the Golden State Warriors are officially eliminated from the NBA Cup. In the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers, still on top and have the best record in the NBA so far this season, with 21 victories against only 4 defeats. At the second place are the Boston Celtics, with 19 wins and just 5 defeats. Still holding on tight at the third spot are the Orlando Magic, with 17 victories and 10 defeats. Still at fourth place are the New York Knicks, with 15 victories against 10 defeats. The Miami Heat completes the East top 5 with 12 wins and 10 losses, and now have a 3-game winning run. At the sixth place are the Milwaukee Bucks, with 13 victories and 11 losses, riding on a 2-game winning streak. At number 7 are the Atlanta Hawks, with 14 victories and 12 loss standing. The Brooklyn Nets are still at the 8th place, with 10 wins and 14 losses. At number 9th are the Chicago Bulls, with 10 victories and 15 losses. Completing the East top 10 are the Indiana Pacers, who also have 10 wins against 15 defeats and have lost 2 in a row. The Detroit Pistons are at the 11th place, with 10 victories and 15 losses. Up at number 12 are the Philadelphia 76ers, with 7 wins and 15 defeats and on a 2-game winning streak. At number 13 are the Charlotte Hornets, with 7 wins and 17 losses. At number 14 are the Toronto Raptors, with 7 victories and 18 losses, and have lost 3 straight matches. And at number 15, in the very bottom of the Eastern Conference standings, are the Washington Wizards, with just 3 wins and already piled up 19 losses. In the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder remains on top, with 19 wins and just 5 losses, and on a 4-game winning streak. At the second spot are the Memphis Grizzlies, with 17 victories and 8 defeats, and have won 3 straight games. At the third place are the Houston Rockets, with 17 victories and 8 losses, and on a 2-game winning streak. And number 4 are the Dallas Mavericks, with 16 victories and 9 defeats standing. Leading the West top 5 is Steph Curry and the rest of the Golden State Warriors, with 14 wins against 10 losses. Still at number 6 are the Los Angeles Clippers, with 14 victories and 11 losses, and have lost 2 games in a row. The Denver Nuggets are at number 7, with 12 victories against 10 losses. At number 8 is LeBron James and the rest of the Los Angeles Lakers, with 13 wins and 11 losses. At number 9 are the Minnesota Timberwolves, with 12 wins and 10 defeats. Completing the West top 10 are the struggling Phoenix Suns, with 12 wins and 11 losses, and on a 3-game losing streak. The San Antonio Spurs are at number 11, with 12 victories and 12 defeats. At number 12 are the Sacramento Kings, with 12 wins and 13 losses, and on a 2-game winning streak. The Portland Trailblazers are at the 13th place, with 8 wins and 16 defeats, and on a 4-game losing streak. The Utah Jazz are at 14th spot, with 5 wins and 18 losses. And at the very last of the Western Conference standings are the New Orleans Pelicans, with 5 victories and 20 defeats, and have lost their last 2 games. In the first of 3 NBA regular season games scheduled for today, the Miami Heat will be at home at the Kaseya Center and will host the Toronto Raptors at 8 in the morning. In the second game, the Detroit Pistons will be in hostile territory as they travel to Boston and face the mighty Boston Celtics at the TD Garden Arena at 8:30 in the morning. And for the third and final game scheduled for today, the Western Conference worst team, New Orleans Pelicans, will be at home at the Smoothie King Center as they host the Sacramento Kings. Tip-off will be at 9 in the morning. The NBA Emirates Cup Knockout Final 4 round games will be played on December 15 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, as the Milwaukee Bucks will be playing against the Atlanta Hawks at 5:30 in the morning, while the Oklahoma City Thunder will be going up versus the Houston Rockets at 9:30 a.m.